I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Wow.
Are we weakening him at all?
What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
I like it. Do more of it.
¡Diablos, señorita!
Hechizos.
Look, he's faltering.
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way.
Más fácil acá. Oh, Dios.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
Sí.
I suppose so.
Los matamos nosotros.
It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
Estoy
We
perfecto.
are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Todo en su lugar. Yo quiero hacer eso.
Revelio.
Ay, como, claro.
Hello there. A moment if you would.
I will see what he wants.
Mándale, anda. Anda a ver qué quiere. Yo tengo que reparar todo esto. Me olvidé con cuál era. Ah, con el
Reparo.
Ah, perfecto. Ah. ¿Todos desaparecen?
Lucky they didn't do more damage.
Perusal today. Take your time.
No, esto sí. Obvio.
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Me dijo que
Wonderful.
debo tomar una
Just
cerveza.
down this way then.
Gracias. Ahora por lo que veo y creo.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even
Vamos a
meet
ir a buscar
Serona,
unas-
the owner. She is a charming
para volar?
hostess and a powerful witch.
Ay, me da bronca, no
Good
puedo
one to
buscar.
know.
¿Podrá ser que vamos a empezar a volar? Vamos a un hombre con un sombrero, ya es raro.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Y nos vio, ¿eh?
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
the goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the three broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well.
Pensé que íbamos a
Now,
comprar
what
una
can I...
escoba.
Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are...
La puta madre, mira quién entró.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
No, yo.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Se le plantó,
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Gracias por
Trolls,
decirme que ese es el
Ranrock,
peor
and
que
Rookwood.
cualquier troll.
What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
Accio.
I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Vamos a aprender uno
Good.
nuevo.
Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio,
No,
the
Incendio más bala
fire-making
que
spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
Oh,
We shall see who
sí,
shows
vamos
up.
a luchar.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to duel.
I know, Sebastian. I know.
Y hola, Lucan. ¿Está el próximo
Hello, Lucan.
torneo hecho?
Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up.
No era estaba
Ready for
putearlo,
another round?
No, estúpido.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
No. Bueno, sí, vamos con
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it. Ready to get
Una
thrashed?
¿Estás lista para estar
Apologies in
recogida?
advance.
There goes my wager. Lumos. Protego. That's all you've got? Protego.
A la mierda. Me muero.
Protego.
¿Cuál? ¡Ta madre que me parió! Tones.
Glad I didn't bet on you that round. Care to go again?
Obvio. Que aparte les tengo que ganar.
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
Comela.
Accio.
Accio.
Accio. Luso. Accio.
No te la puedo creer que somos tan malos. No, me morí de vuelta.
Reparo.
No, es que no veo el teclado que dice. Ay, no.
Accio.
Flaco.
Protego.
Ahora vas a comenzar.
Accio.
No. Listo. Ven por acá.
Bravo.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then.
Trust Mr. Brattleby was
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement.
¿Qué te pasa, la concha de tu madre?
Incendio!
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
El fuego. Se terminó for today.